Hello YouTubers, this is Merrix again with a movie review! Surprising, isn't it? It's been a long time since the last movie review. This time, X-Men First Class. This is about the origin story, basically, of Charles Xavier and Magneto when they made up their first class of mutants. Basically, they go from place to place trying to find mutants for a team so they can protect somebody. I don't know. I completely forgot. The main plot, basically, Magneto is trying to get revenge on Kevin Bacon, who plays some character who can absorb energy and lash it back out and destroy people with explosions. The start of the movie is basically just like the first X-Men movie. They show Magneto when he was a kid and going off and doing all this. Then he meets Kevin Bacon's character, and he learns how to use his power through anger. Here's the problem. Doesn't work that well with anger because then he's limited. Charles Xavier eventually does that. Then it goes to Charles Xavier's character. He's a kid living by himself in a big-ass mansion. And he meets Mystique, who is, the blue creature who can transform into any living person, I guess, after she interacts with him, or she can make him up herself. Move along with the story. Magneto tries to get revenge over Kevin Bacon's character because he killed his mother in order for him to gain power. Then he meets Charles Xavier, who eventually helps him on making his power through serenity, so he's not basically using peace or anger, he's using in the middle. So his power greatly increases, and he would basically just, be thankful for Charles forever for at least knowing this. So, let's see. They meet up with Beast, Hank McCoy, when all his mutation was big freaking feet, he had power, he was strong, and he was acrobatic. No blue skin about him. Then they go and find whatever that machine is called. Everyone else knows. It slips my mind every now and then. But they find the machine to where they can locate other mutants. So they gather some up, and there is a very funny cameo with Wolverine in it. And it is Hugh Jackman. It's not someone younger because we all know Wolverine hit his peak age at 25 or 30 or something, and he stopped aging. But, okay, movie goes on. You have Mystique, Banshee, one of the Summer Boys who shoots an energy beam out of his chest, Pixie Girl, which I don't even think that was her actual name. Yes, I'm very knowledgeable about all this. I'm not. I basically watched the movies. I wasn't much into the comics. And they do this. They gain this team, but then they are attacked by Kevin Bacon's character and his other men, who one is Azrael, who apparently does not age either. And I've read on Wikipedia they actually thought of him as Lucifer, because he looks like Lucifer. Well, the red version of him. Anyway. Cuban Missile Crisis begins, and the mutants go to stop it before it could start. They actually do this, and Magneto finally gets his wish on killing Kevin Bacon's character. Charles Xavier cripples his mind, so Magneto could throw this little tiny coin into his brain and out the back of his head. And since Charles is stopping him from moving, he also feels the freaking pain too. So it's excruciating. Then Magneto gains this ego of his that the humans are also out there to destroy them. And he technically was right about all that. Oh well. They shoot missiles at him. Magneto stops them, flips them around, throws them back. Him and Charles get into a little battle. Eventually, Magneto finally turns it off. He turns around. The girl's shooting this little secret agent girl who's throughout the movie is shooting at him. He actually deflects one of the bullets, hits Charles in the spine. There's your answer how he's got crippled. Problem is, that's not in every universe. There's one where he got his legs crushed. There's plenty of different ways he got crippled. But that's the end of the movie. They leave it open for a sequel. They're already talking about doing a sequel. They're probably shooting the sequel for all we know. So, what would I give a rating for this movie? I would give it a 9 out of 10. No major problems with it. I've always loved those movies. I mean, Emma Frost is in it. Mystique, Magneto, the main people who are always in it. Of course, Scott Summers ain't in it, but his brother is. But they're trying to write out that it isn't his brother, but it still is his brother. Havoc. Now I remember the name. But, there you go. 9 out of 10. X-Men First Class. This is Delta Merrix. Signing out.